You are teaching this math wrong, madam. It won't be solved this way. How dare you? You find my mistake? Then you show me by doing this math. Friends, just imagine for a moment. A poor ragpicker boy who has never been to school. Someone who doesn't even know if he will get food for his stomach today. If that boy directly tells the math teacher of the city's biggest and most luxurious school that your teaching is wrong, then what could that madam do to him? How did a ragpicker boy correct a wrong math problem printed in a book for 15 years? Let's see in today's extraordinary story. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. The gates of the city's most famous and expensive school, Royal Heritage International, were already open. This is a school where only the children of the ultra-rich come to study. The tuition for 1 year here is something a poor person might not be able to gather even with a lifetime of hard labor. Outside the gate, there was a long line of expensive cars. Students in tidy clothes and shiny shoes were getting out of the cars as if they hadn't come to study but to a fashion show. But right beside that glitz, leaning against the wall of the gate, stood a 14-year-old boy named Bijoy. In that elite crowd, Bijoy looked like a black spot. On his body was a dirty, torn shirt whose buttons were even broken. Shaggy hair and a face covered in dust and sweat. On his shoulder was a heavy plastic sack. In it were old papers, plastic bottles, and garbage collected since morning. The school guards were showing him sticks to scare him, and the students were wrinkling their noses at the sight of him. But Bijoy had no attention there. His bright two eyes were fixed only on one place, towards that window on the ground floor. That window belonged to the Class 12 classroom, where the math period had started. Inside the class, there was pin-drop silence. The city's strictest and most brilliant teacher, Mrs. Kabita, was teaching. It was said that Kabita madam had dissolved and drunk mathematics. No one had the courage to look here or there in her class. The board exams were ahead, so the atmosphere was quite tense. Kabita madam wrote a very complex math problem of calculus on the blackboard. She said in a grave voice, "Everyone in the class listen carefully. This is the most difficult equation of the mean value theorem. For the last 15 years, this has been coming in the boards, and every time 99% students get it wrong. Even big professors struggle to solve this. So, without using extra brains, memorize it exactly the way I am writing it down. If you move even one step here or there, marks will be cut." The whole class stayed silent in fear. Kabita madam started solving the math on the board. Step 1, 2, 3. Standing outside, Bijoy gripped the window grill tightly. He was looking at the board with an unblinking gaze. The numbers of the math seemed to be forming a tune in his head. He forgot that he was a ragpicker. He felt as if he were a part of that very class. But as soon as Kabita madam wrote the fourth line and closed a bracket by putting a minus sign, Bijoy's two lips muttered involuntarily, "Wrong, this is wrong." Bijoy's voice was very low, almost like a whisper, but the class's most spoiled and arrogant boy Rohan, sitting on the bench by the window, heard it. Rohan had no mind for studies. His gaze was already toward the window. Seeing Bijoy, a wicked smile appeared on his face. He shouted, "Oh my God, madam, look who is standing outside. That dirty boy is looking at us. What a foul smell is coming from his direction. I am suffocating. Drive him away from here." Hearing Rohan's words, the whole class's attention went to the window. The students started laughing. Kabita madam's chalk stopped moving. Her head grew hot with anger because she did not like interruptions in the middle of class. She quickly came to the window and scolded Bijoy, saying, "You boy, how could you have the courage to stand here? This is Royal Heritage School, not some railway station. Get out of here right now. If I see you here for one more minute, I will hand you over to the police."
Bijoy started trembling. In his eyes was that age-old fear, the fear of being poor, the fear of being small. He picked up his heavy sack on his shoulder and was turning back. But his love for mathematics triumphed over fear. Friends, if you want to see such educational videos, subscribe to our Ilham YouTube channel right now. He thought, if he stays silent today, then math will lose. He turned back and said in a clear voice while trembling, "Forgive me, madam. I was only watching. I don't want anything. But madam, that fourth line is wrong. That formula is printed wrong in the book. If done that way, the answer will never be 0. Such a silence fell over the whole class, as if everyone had lost their power of speech. A rag-picker boy who doesn't have his own food settled, he's finding a mistake of the city's famous teacher. Kavita madam's face turned white with insult. This was the biggest insult in her 20-year teaching career. She came out of the class, grabbed Bijoy by the collar and dragged him inside. Bijoy was pleading to save his sack, but madam heard nothing. Madam pushed him and made him stand in front of the blackboard. Bijoy's dirty feet left mud marks on the white tiles of the class. The students of the class were looking at him as if some animal had entered the class. Some even held handkerchiefs to their noses. Kavita madam, looking into Bijoy's eyes and trembling with rage, said, "An uneducated illiterate like you will teach me? Do you know who I am? I am a gold medalist. I have been teaching math for 20 years and this math has been in the book for 15 years. Big foreign authors have written this, and you, who looks for food in the trash, you are saying it's wrong? What is your qualification?" From the back, Rohan mocked, "Ma'am, he surely doesn't even know 2 plus 2. Let's have fun with him. Let him solve it." Kavita madam picked up a chalk from the table and threw it at Bijoy. "Take the chalk. If you know so much, then show it corrected. But remember, if you make a mistake, I will have you beaten so much that you won't be able to walk home on your own feet, and I will burn this sack of yours too. Solve it." Bijoy was having trouble breathing. His heart was thumping. Everyone was looking at him with eyes of hatred and mockery. He bent down trembling and picked up the chalk in his hand. As he took the chalk in his hand, he remembered his mother Savitri. His mother used to wash others' leftover dishes, but at night in the light of a candle, she used to teach Bijoy math. His mother's words started ringing in his ears. "Bijoy, the world looks at a person's clothes, but God looks at their intention. Doing math doesn't lie. This is not the property of the rich. The day you are right, you will not fear anyone." The tears in Bijoy's eyes wiped away. He touched the chalk to the board. Instantly, the fear inside him vanished. He was no longer a rag-picker Bijoy. He was a genius mathematician. He erased half of the math written by madam. A murmur started inside the class. Bijoy started writing. The classroom began to shake with the clack-clack sound. In the first line, he changed the very foundation of the equation. Madam's eyebrows furrowed. She began to watch in wonder. Bijoy's speed of hand was now faster than a computer. He caught exactly that 15-year-old mistake, where the value of the limit was given wrong in the book. He finished the math flawlessly, made a big box and wrote the correct answer. Then he kept the chalk on the table and stood with his head down holding his sack. Kavita madam stood like a stone statue. She quickly opened the reference books and started matching. She started sweating and looked at the board again. Bijoy was 100% correct. The math that the whole country had been teaching wrong for 15 years, a rag-picker boy corrected it in just 2 minutes. There was no more laughing in the class. A deep silence. Kavita madam's arrogance was shattered to pieces. She asked in a heavy voice, "Son, how did you do this? This is master's level logic. Why don't you go to school?"
Bijoy wiped his tears and said, "Madam, how will I come to school? To come here, it requires fees, uniform and shoes. I only have this sack. My mother used to teach me. Mother died 2 years ago. Madam, she wanted to be a math teacher, but poverty killed her. Before dying, mother held my hand and said, 'I don't have money to give you. I only have this knowledge. Don't ever let this die. Please, madam, I used to listen to your class lessons while picking rags. Today, when you wrote it wrong, I felt that if I stayed silent, my mother's dream would break. People can be poor, madam, but let math not be wrong." Hearing Bijoy's words, the tears of many students in the class did not obey any bounds. Kavita madam felt as if someone had slapped her cheek. In front of everyone, she knelt down before that dust-covered child. Taking Bijoy's 2 hands in her own, she said, "Son, I have taught thousands of students, but today you taught me." At that very moment, a grave voice was heard at the classroom door. "Mrs. Kavita, what drama is going on here?" He was the owner and principal of the school, Mr. Oberoi. Seeing a dirty boy inside the class, his temper rose to the 7th heaven.
Holding a handkerchief to his nose, he shouted, "What is this gutter boy doing here? Our school has a standard. If any parent sees their child standing next to a beggar, the school will be locked up. Guard, kick him out right now and break his bones so he doesn't come this way again." Bijoy got extremely scared. He was leaving clutching his sack. But Kabita madam stood like a lioness in front of him, blocking the guard's path. Oberoi said in surprise, "Kabita, have you lost your mind? You are talking to the owner for a rag picker." Kabita madam looked him in the eye and said, "Sir, watch your mouth. He is not a gutter worm. He is a diamond. What he has done today, none of us could. If this school cannot respect talent, then this is not a temple of education. This is a shop of business. I am resigning this very moment. If he goes out, I will go too. I will teach under a tree, but I will not let his merit die." The whole school seemed to shake. Just then, the old peon of the school, Deen Nath, came running with a worn-out letter. He said, "Madam, Mr. Oberoi, stop. Don't throw this boy out. I knew his mother, Sabitri. She was no ordinary woman." He handed a worn-out degree to Kabita madam, where it was written, "Sabitri Devi, gold medalist in mathematics, State University." Kabita madam shuddered. She had grown up reading books written by Sabitri Devi. The letter said, "I know when I am not here, maybe someone will read this. Poverty has brought me to the pavement, but inside my son Bijoy is all my life's knowledge and penance. Don't think of him as a beggar, just let him study a little." Reading the letter, Kavita madam began to cry uncontrollably. Bijoy also burst into tears hearing his mother's name. The biggest change was seen in Rohan. He became repentant, took off his expensive blazer, put it on Bijoy's shoulder and said with folded hands, "Brother, forgive me. The truly rich one is you. We are just beggars for money." Mr. Oberoi realized his mistake and bowed his head. Kabita madam announced, "From today, Bijoy will not pick rags. He is my student, my son. I will bear all his expenses." That day, a new history was written on the school board. Erasing the 15-year-old mistake, underneath it was written, "Correct solution by Bijoy, class 12." Bijoy proved that talent is not dependent on palaces. It is possible to touch the sky even after defeating poverty. Friends, if you have listened to this story until the end, then I assume you love stories. I don't want much, just write in the comments how you like this story and where you are listening from. And if you feel like you want to hear more stories like this, stay tuned. So friends, this was our video for today. How did you like this video? Let us know by commenting. Friends, these are not events from the Quran or Hadith. These are built on the basis of real events in our society and described through Quran and Hadith on how these can be solved. From which country are you watching the video? Let us know in the comments. Friends, if you want to see such Islamic stories and educational videos, subscribe to our Basarian YouTube channel right now. So see you in the next video. Until then, may Almighty Allah grant us all the grace to stay on the right path. Ameen summa ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.